Yeah, Mr1050, Jason Hunter. Let's get it. Yeah, make way, Mr1050's coming through. Jason Hunter hitting corners, you know how we do. In the Hellcat, red iron Range Rover. Criminals are better off pulling to the shoulder. His fiance, his ride or die's real. He got the wheel, she got the steel. The colonel for the state police, there's no peace. Dire Sky helps to put his mind at ease. Special carbine and heavy pistol. Bullets hit your car and it sounded like a missile. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, cause Jason Hunter's working overtime. All the other competition better wait in line, cause he's on the grind. So when you see him coming through, best thing for you to do is just move. Mr1050, that's the name. Driver skills be the best in the game. Jason Hunter, bang bang, switching lanes. Criminal shot down, you know how we do things. Mr1050, that's the name. Driver skills be the best in the game. Jason Hunter, bang bang, switching lanes. Criminal shot down, you know how we do things. Waking up to die, laying right next to her. She won't let the haters get the best of them. They closer than close like jelly and toast. They engage in the stage of shutting down all foes. The metal world better look out, look out. When he's rolling through, Jason's leaving no doubts. One of the best with the aim. One war, better charge it to the game. Mr1050, Mr1050. Always got a plan when it gets sticky. Looking in the rear view, they say it's iffy. In the car, bumping Mob Deep and Biggie. Doing his best to watch the city. Not afraid of the time, not afraid to get gritty.
What up, chat?
Yeah. And if you really got a problem, we got 1050 ways to solve them. Yeah. Mr1050,
I gotta
that's
kill
the
that.
name. Driver skills be the best in the game. Jason Hunter, bang bang, switching lanes. Criminal shot down, you know how we do things. Mr1050, that's the name. Driver skills be the best in the game. Jason Hunter, bang bang, switching lanes. Criminal shot down, you know how we do things.
Let's get rid of that. Who we go against this week? Wait, where's my save files? What the hell? Something's wrong. I'm gonna have to restart this. Shit is tripping. Hold on a minute. I'll be tight if they like. Alright, let's try this one more time. Jordan, a model with the light, man. What up, bro? What's goody, man? Bruh. What is going on with this Madden shit? Like, honestly. See something. Hmm. See what happens if I just close it. So confused. Is the app bugging or some shit? Let me close it. Let me close it. Let me end it. Just end. Let's end all this shit. All right, let's try this one more time. There we go. Could be tripping sometimes, man.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
All right, there we go. Man, run with the light, man. I appreciate it, brother. What's good, man? All right. We gotta play. Oh, Hall's got an upgrade. Let's go. Let's roll.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up, we've got Aaron Rodgers. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Jets and the Texans just ahead on EA Sports.
Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan. 3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by a veteran journeyman.
All right, I don't know if this guy is a running quarterback or what. So let's see.
The secret to his game and his success,
I'm gonna go.
incredible chemistry with each and every one of the guys who catches passes with it. And not only does he ask them to stay after practice or meet it before practice, he actually demands it because he knows if they have that kind of chemistry built up, it'll be hard to beat each and every ball game.
12 yards on the gain, a great start for this offense.
Well, this defense certainly knows they're going to have their hands full trying to slow down this passing game. Here's an example on the very first play from scrimmage. I think we'll see some different looks, maybe some pressure from different places, but it didn't work there, and it's a quick...
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
Well, it's football 101 because when you come in as the favorite team, you obviously don't want to hand any kind of advantage to an opponent ready for an upset. Now, you'll be lucky to only be down 3-zip the next time you get the ball back because you've just handed them a dose of confidence to start this game.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
Touchdown, baby. Let's go.
Touchdown, Jets. C.J. Uzomah, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Here's Keenum to throw. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Stopped in his tracks by Ahmad Gardner. Here are the key inactives for this one, Charles. And as you get towards the latter stages of the season, you hope that this is a clean graphic with no names, but that's hard to do in the NFL.
Yeah, there's almost no way you think it's going to be like that. It's just a matter of what names are on the list and how you prepare to play without them. Everyone wants to finish strong. Well, the only way to do it, forget the inactive list and focus on the guys who are going to take the field.
When you talk about this Jets defense, they find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Here's Hardman to return. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate.
Damn, I thought Hardman was dead the way he just got hit.
Will take over. So we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC as the Jets come back out on offense. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out.
Damn.
It'd be fun to play
He should have been there,
this
though.
playoff lineup right now, because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
right, we gotta go.
These defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Running free at the 45 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. That third down conversion good for 23.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up.
This is caught.
There we go.
15. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A big pickup of 38. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other, and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got it? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up even more big plays.
Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down. 2nd and 7. On play action, Rodgers. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but maybe circle this play, because if they get the stop and hold them to a field goal here, that's a pretty good job. They're already down on the scoreboard.
A stop now would be vital for them, because it could save them from having to do it multiple times later in the game in order to either get back into it or maybe have a chance to win.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions.
I'm going to go for
It's
it.
a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. Got a man.
Touchdown, baby.
Touchdown.
Let's go.
A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking.
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Zerline good with a PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Y'all gonna run it back?
From just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And now out comes Houston. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. You talk about this Jets defense. Currently #1 in the NFL against the run.
And being able to set the tone early in this game, because when you get down to it, it's that sign that we saw in their football facility when we visited with them. The one that said no explosives, no big plays, no chunk plays.
Nice throw.
That's what they've got to take
Nice.
care of.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
You have to use your laptop? Oh. Well, I'm glad you made it, bro. I don't know what's going on with them, bro. I really don't. We've been having the problems with them forever, right? They're going to run it on me, I think. But what's good with you, man?
Keenum going to throw. And
Nice.
It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came up with a momentum play. Big time gain on the previous snap.
They're gonna try to run it this time. What?
Hoping to catch them on their heels.
Yep, here we go.
Second down. Here's Pierce. And he'll be stopped at the 46. Gain of 3. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Now third down and 7. Throwing now is Keenum. He's got his target. That's
nice.
Complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 41-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Pierce takes it straight ahead. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back.
Maybe, you know what sometimes I have to do with Facebook? I got to uninstall the app on my phone and then reinstall it. Just literally uninstall the whole thing and then reinstall it, and it fixes shit sometimes.
Here's Keenum. Now incomplete. It's tanked down. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. Toss left side for Pierce. And he went nowhere. He went backwards, back to the 33. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction.
You're going to buy more cords later?
Second down.
Getting ready for winter already? Well, yeah. It gets cold for you pretty early, I guess. Like, fall is like probably winter to you.
A rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Now Keenum. He finds his target. It's Schultz.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him the primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
And that's going to be another.
These guys' running game is like where it's at.
Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
And that's well executed there on third down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second.
I'm gonna goal line this.
Down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Here's Keenum. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Dalton Schultz, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
Yeah, some thunder and lightning. If you get ready, the prices go up. You ever thought about getting the little pellet? Like I haven't used them in a while, but all my fireplaces have like wood pellet bags. I have tons of them. I have pellets, basically. It's like bags of like wood pellets, I guess, and you just pour them in, bro.
The PAT good. It would
Why is it flag, bro?
But hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
So
how did we
accept the penalty? After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So out now come the Jets. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started. The way that they're
there we go.
doing things right now,
He's a thrower, not a runner? Okay.
And that would be a crushing blow to the defense. Able to hit on a big
So he's like me.
there in the 2-minute
Because I'm a thrower, bro.
all the remaining clock and build on their lead right before halftime.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a...
Oh, it's okay, but if you lose power, you messed up.
He could not pull it in.
Yeah.
And that's one where if you get your hands on it, you should expect to make
They're expensive, I think, the bags. I mean, I have so many.
But he just couldn't get it to stick to those big mitts.
Meanwhile, Rodgers throw into the hands of Kyle. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes.
Let's try to run them. I don't know if they're going to let me, but we're going to see.
A lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he is going to have a Jets
There we go.
as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers.
Oh!
And this is going to be intercepted. First rounder, Jimmy
I was trying to hit A, and I hit B. Damn, dude. That was unfortunate right there.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see. But it'll stay out of reach because of their
That's
error.
crazy,
All
man.
their offensive teammates have to get with the quarterback.
And run with
right
the
now.
50, man. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you.
Because what's done is done. Let's
All
get
right,
them next
let's see
time
what I
out.
do with these dudes.
Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
See, every time I try to defend against the throw, he's always running. Like,
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. All right, we'll bypass the halftime.
Ryan with the
show
50,
in
man. I
favor of
appreciate you, man.
returning to
Getting
this
that
late
party
season
started like
game with
always,
the
man. I
teams coming
appreciate
back
it.
from the locker rooms here a bit early.
You know me. I'm gonna throw it deep. So I'm gonna defend short pass.
And
He's
we
been doing
welcome
that
you
too.
back live now inside the booth alongside Charles
Ryan with the
Davis.
light, man. I appreciate you.
Gun set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And the Jets set to receive this 3rd quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the 2nd half. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the 2nd half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it.
There we go.
These first couple of drops, they want to get those running backs going and get them.
Man, Brian with the 1,000 stars, man. I appreciate you, man.
Lobbying for them in the locker room at
Cobb, man. Cobb is really.
By writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The
All right, so we're gonna be
protection, that's what
going.
made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On play action, it's Rodgers.
Almost intercepted.
But that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his
Yeah,
hand
let's see
in and
something.
knocked it away.
Let's PA cross. I'm gonna try that.
2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Rodgers. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy.
And Brian with the 5 and the 2, man. I appreciate you, man, carrying the party, man. Thank you. We're gonna have to throw on this.
It'll bring up a 3rd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more.
No, I fucked
He's
up.
not able to get away. sacked
Ah,
back at the
bruh.
22. Finally hauled
I
down
messed
for the
up.
First time this game, multiple defenders
All right, let's field
in there
goal
to
it.
drop him. So Rodgers will depart, and on is Greg Zuerlein for the Jets field goal.
No.
And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away, no good. And this will remain a one-touchdown game.
Those are the kicks that you worry you might have to confront again in the end. You had a chance to go up by 2 scores here in the third quarter, but your kicker can't convert.
And shouts to Brian for that party, man. Roman as well, man. Thank you, guys.
They'll fake the give. Now Keenum. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's second down. Pierce now up the middle, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first.
I'm blitzing on him right now.
Keenum. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
God damn.
And he's going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's second down. Well, that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy.
I'm telling you, it's been short pass run with him. That's all it's been. Short pass run, short pass run. That's it. I haven't seen him really go long. I'm gonna blitz him now. I want to see.
Sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Q Nils, he died? No way, bro. Matthew Moore Delight, man. I appreciate it. That's crazy.
Break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
He was probably going through something and we don't know. Like,
to throw, it's Keenum. Got his man, Dell. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get it. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter. On second down, here's Keenum. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down.
Keisha with the light. What up, Keisha?
It's on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of...
And he's in.
What up?
Touchdown, Houston. With his 10th rushing touchdown on the year, his 14th overall. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
I'm going to stop playing around, bro. I'm going to shut these Texans down real quick. What's good?
Tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
How you doing?
And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. A CD after this game, there will be 4 weeks left in the regular season. So this is far from the final version of what we'll see come January, more of a first draft, if you will, as all these teams fight for a better position. Randall Cobb on a breakaway. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
I'm chilling.
For 36 yards.
Great.
Talk about a momentum shifter right there. Tie game.
I ain't been happier, man. I've been like
These are the plays that win you
stress-free
games.
lately.
And
You know
now
what I'm saying?
defensively, the question becomes, how do you respond?
No.
A shot downfield.
Damn, bro. That was a perfect pass, too.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That ball was tipped in the air.
I can tell on your voice, to be honest. Yo, it'd be cool in
A few
there.
anxious moments for the guy slinging it, who's had quite a day. He knows how to get it into the end zone.
All right, we
He's
got to
throwing
get
it
this.
really, really well. And maybe Lady Luck is on his side because he avoided his first interception of the contest.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they move this.
Stay going with him, bro. I'm telling you.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up.
Cobb's my ace, man.
He's been a one-man dynamo on this drive so far, and you know the other receivers would love to get involved. But right now, his skill and his play has his team in a great position to put 6 points on the board.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Rodgers to throw once more. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right.
I absolutely love that play call there. They just came up with a big play. They've got momentum in their direction, and they come back and take the shot at the end zone, just unable to complete it.
All right, let's try
Their
this.
aggressiveness.
And you feel like the defense, a sigh of relief, could have been back-to-back really big plays. On second down, here's Rodgers. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. The completion goes
let's
for
try
4
this.
yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
Yeah, let's try that. Let's try to run it.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And quick throw here, that's complete. And he was able to shed one tackle, but from there. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
All right, field goal gets you the lead here. I mean, but I might want to just go ahead and go for something big.
Oh, come on, you got to kick it.
I mean, you got to be glad I'm not the head coach here, right? The team would want to revolt at this point.
I'm going for the field goal.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie. And that hits the right upright but goes in anyway. A friendly bounce there that could have gone either way easily, but he gets it to go. And they take a 17-14 lead.
We'll get our touchdown next go around. We just gotta stop them.
Out to kick it off.
This quarterback is like bipolar, man. Like he just like you don't know what he wants to do half of the time.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And the Texans set to come onto the field. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. A lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Their first sack of the game, and it doesn't come from the usual suspect. Not somebody up front, but Charles, a defensive back getting in there.
And I can tell you from experience, he's beyond excited to make that play because you're exactly right.
Under pressure, and they got to him again.
There we go.
Multiple players.
That's what we needed, man.
For an 8-yard loss. The Texans send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Hardman on the return. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
All right.
And New York set to take the field.
You know what? I'm gonna listen to Brian. I'm gonna try to do some running. Actually, it's not even a run play. I'm gonna try it.
Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at the 45. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll dump this off to Cook, and he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it.
Why they tackle you so hard? Because they hate me. That's
just
why.
Trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains.
You know what I'm
now.
saying?
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. Here's a 2nd and 5.
What's the old saying, man?
Got a second down.
They hate you because they ain't
search for a
you.
way
You
to
know what I'm
get this
saying?
one to the
Motherfuckers.
finish line.
Oh shit! I had to get rid of it, bro. I had to get rid of it. They were coming in on me.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you
Grab
said.
it, bro. Ah, bro, that was a perfect pass.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep.
All right, I'm gonna have to punt it because I'm not giving them a chance, bro.
And that
I'm
time,
not.
there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Keenum and the offense now. Down by a field goal. 1:44 to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. To throw is Keenum. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
He was all by himself. I ain't see it. I ain't see it. They're gonna try to run it this time, though. Maybe not. Oh, bro.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the 1st down. That's what's vital to them.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Here we go. This is 4th down. Now Keenum got to have this one. He'll get this complete to Collins.
Damn, he really did get that. I'm done, bro. Talk about getting Madden, right?
Keenum. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Now it's Keenum. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. To throw is Keenum. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
I'm just bullying him at this point, man.
That incompletion reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Keenum. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time.
All right, let's try to go deep on this shit.
The Jets are going to win this football game.
Let's go deep, man.
4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Rodgers. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Rodgers to throw. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee you he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And he is caught.
There we go.
Timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Now Rodgers.
Touchdown, baby.
And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
You falling asleep? Okay. You want to go for the extra point? Fuck it. Let's go for the extra point.
Rodgers and the Jet offense staying out there. They'll go for 2. Rodgers will throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
They ain't got to do nothing with it, though. They got 6 seconds. They can't get nowhere.
Conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. This is 1st and 10. One final try now for Keenum. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. So it's a win here for the Jets.
GG's.
So
we rolled those Texans, though, right? Let's go.
Yeah, he was in complete control of this offense. He had 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And to be honest, he really made it look easy out there.
So for the Jets, their very slim playoff hopes remain as they move.
All right, we gotta make these playoffs, man. I wonder if I should just play every game to make the playoffs. Get all these upgrades out of the way, though, because I like this dude because I get a... What does this give me? Wait a minute. Sweepy with the light. What up, Sweepy? What's good? Alright, I'm gonna leave this because I don't even see anything I want. I've been working on the quarterback shit. Because I want my dude to just... What's good with you? Alright, we're gonna go against the Dolphins. And they're a good team, so... This is gonna be... I can't make those mistakes that I made on the last game with these guys. That ain't gonna happen. So what we dealing with, Brian? A running quarterback or a throwing quarterback under this dude over here?
It's the NFL on E.
The byes are over. It's now a 4-week sprint to the finish, and we are underway here in Week 15. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. The new-look Jets ready to go on offense, and it is the veteran Aaron Rodgers at quarterback.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses that have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got a sight set on another big game.
So they're going to be going that way. But
Rodgers going to the air to start things out.
touchdown, baby.
And
Throwing quarterback. All
right,
right,
takes
bet.
it up to the 40. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. On play action, it's Rodgers.
Oh, bro. He got hit.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect
we're gonna
them to
try.
back away from attacking all game long.
All right, let's go.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10.
Got my man. Let's go.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 30. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed.
All right, so we're gonna try to go for them.
It
might be the running back.
Rodgers again now. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going.
All right, let's
and
try
they've come
this.
up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up 1st and goal.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
I don't see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Touchdown, baby.
In the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Mecole Hardman, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Jets get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
They went 5.
And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra
That was a
look
touchdown.
at this one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Zerline connects on the extra point.
Just
And
working.
that makes the score 7-0.
Hope your morning's going easy at least, you know.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This fielded right at the goal line. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Dolphins set to go on offense for the first time behind their 25-year-old quarterback, now in his 4th NFL season, Tua Tagovailoa.
You want to talk about a driven player, partner. This guy is absolutely that person. He doesn't just have goals in this game. He wants to be remembered among the best to play the position, and he treats every game as an audition for that. It's a lofty goal to set for yourself, but we've seen his drive lead to some impressive games from him. Perhaps another one is in store today.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. The numbers for him from a week ago: 14 carries, 56 yards.
Just an all-right day from him last week. He really didn't break out for the huge yardage he had hoped going in. I talked with him before the game, though, and he knows this is a new, fresh opportunity. He's put last week behind him, and his focus, getting...
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Carl Lawson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Partner, we had their game last week where they had 6 sacks, so a little bit more momentum here again in the first quarter.
And last week it appeared that they were coming out of sprinters blocks, chasing the quarterback. So how do they continue that? How do they keep making it happen? Different looks, different disguises, different angles that they chase him.
There we go. Intercepted, baby.
And the Jets will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about...
Now look out, Rodgers lost the football.
Bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers taking a deep shot here for Hardman, and he knocks the ball away.
I need a deep shot for sure though, because
intended target, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. You talk about this Miami defense. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
They spent the week in practice, and we know our rating's not that great. And we know we're facing the number 1 pass.
4th and 1? You know I'm running that in. I'm running that in. Hold on a minute.
An incredible play there.
I'm running that in.
Big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down. Rodgers with a keeper, and he is going to have a Jets first down. Well, they take a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3 and a new set of downs.
It seems like a short distance, but a yard in this situation, not easily done. So big compliments to the guys up front for creating some space, and especially the guy taking the snap and finding a spot, finding a sliver, an opening, and making it work.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things.
Bruh.
Rodgers is going to go down.
Come on, man. You got to defend me, bro. There's no way in hell.
Wilkins. Credit him with his sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now Rodgers. Looking sideline, and he's going to have his man as he was able to walk the tightrope there for the completion. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Nah, I'm going for it.
Simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
First down, baby.
That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. On play action, now Rodgers. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that goes to the goal line. If you throw an interception, it's going to hurt on any down.
Brian, they're running more than anything. They're literally running every play.
The first 3, if you don't have it wide open.
Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Again, it's Achane. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. These two teams getting a couple of late season tilts this year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in week 12. And it was the Dolphins with a road victory, so they'll look for the sweep now here in Miami. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
If it's not one guy, it's another with this defense. I mean, this is the #1 unit against the rush in the entire NFL. They know how to cover for each other, and yeah, they've got great players. They also have very dependable players, too.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hill. Here comes 3rd down at 7. Here's Tua. And
nice.
Incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. Back deep for the Jets, McCole Hardman. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And now out come the Jets. And a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they'd better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. On play action, Rodgers.
There we go.
And that's Lazard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That one covers 29 yards, 1st down.
We'll go for the running back.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Catch is made by Hardman. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end.
All right, I'm gonna try this, but I don't know how this is gonna work out.
Exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And it's caught. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end,
we run it in.
Difficult to sneak him anywhere.
Let's try it.
That's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Almost want to go Shakespeare here. My kingdom for a yard. Quarterback sneak, nothing doing.
Better you be careful. Shakespeare might sue you.
Yeah, he might come get me, right? Good luck with that, Bard.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. 3rd and goal now, mere inches from Pater.
Let's see.
Rodgers going to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The Dolphins do the job defensively there. And
Okay, we'll grab the field goal.
So
Be safe.
Rodgers will depart, and on is Greg Zuerlein for the Jets field goal. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
Braxton Berrios selected to bring it out. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. Nothing for him yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10.
They've been running though. I don't know.
First and 10.
Let me see.
Looking to pass. Tua. Getting this out to the flat. Mostert. The Dolphins moving with a sense of urgency here. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. John Franklin Myers. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. On third down, Achane.
Ain't no way, dog.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
That's swung out to Mostert. Tua going to try and go quickly here.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Tua sets up to pass it.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting.
I might be able to get like a deep play or something.
An uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half, and now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
A very good return that time. 18 yards. And control.
We got to go for a deep pass.
With very little time remaining until the half. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
One more.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
The final shot before half for Rodgers. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we've reached halftime with a visit.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. 10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports.
Taken at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
43 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Tua.
And this one too low.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to...
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
Holding offense.
Get the hell out. Oh, they got, okay.
So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return.
And out will come the offense as they take over.
All right, I'm gonna try to go mid.
Now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. A first carry for a Miami native. This is Dalvin Cook. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
See, the running shit is not working.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be
I can't run. Like in this game, I'm a
good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage.
Right.
Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now Rodgers throwing on second down.
touchdown, baby.
Tyler Conklin, 33 yards. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
They expect to run on first down.
And that makes our score 17-0.
Even from me that I don't even be running ever. Like,
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Berrios now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
And out come the Dolphins now.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
53 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down.
Tua gonna throw.
oh, he's wide open, bro.
Finds Wilson downfield. He's to the 15.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Sam Wilson, 71 yards.
I was getting too crazy. I was putting too much pressure on him, man. I knew that was going to happen eventually, but I had enough room. I didn't even care. I'm not going to lie.
Sanders, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And able to get this out to the 25. Time for another drive here for this Jets offense.
All right.
This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start. But they took the deep shot anyway. And fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
All right.
On play action, it's Rodgers.
There we go.
This will be caught by his big wide receiver. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Another big play right there. And this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
Oh, sack, bro.
Rodgers is going to go down. He's
Oh, man, I wasn't paying attention.
Chubb able to get in there for his second sack.
I got to get that back.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Rodgers. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A give, running right, Achane. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We're off to the 4th quarter here in week 15.
Man, I'm trying to, like, blitz too much.
Now in Miami.
I ain't even gonna lie.
It's Dolphin football, but they
try
trail
something
here
else.
as we get set for the 4th. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter.
That's why I did a screen.
Start to watch is the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. He'll have the win at his back here in the 4th quarter. Sanders' kick is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10.
I just like to bully him, bro. That's just me. I'll be bullying.
Maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
This taken in at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman.
Get the fuck. There's no way, bro.
They need it. It's intercepted.
I'm done.
By Javon Holland. And a big return will get him all the way.
That motherfucker came out of nowhere, too, bro.
So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd.
Yeah, with the leg.
11.
Appreciate that.
Another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
On 2nd down, Tua. Throw caught by Achane. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield And when they see openings, take their shots.
And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill from 6 yards.
Madden picks the pattern.
And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed, and in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it.
No, he wasn't both. Nah, he didn't have both on the ground. That's not a touchdown.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
God damn it.
Sanders now to add the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So that drive, 4 plays.
This crowd alive again. Some were headed for the exits, but a 4th quarter comeback has tied things up as the kick is away here. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Another drive coming up for New York's offense.
All right, I'm going to use different plays now.
I'm
try.
Touchdown all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers.
And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
And this is going to be intercepted. And they will set up shop in enemy territory.
Can I switch quarterbacks, bro? Because
well, we say it often, Charles.
They're playing deep.
All interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
H-Chan here, they stay on the ground.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
What can they draw up now? Time to find out on a 3rd and 8. Here's Tua.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Getting down to the good stuff.
I needed that because now is my last chance.
Remaining on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And they're looking at 4th down now in this tie ball game. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you. An intercept.
Oh, look at this.
Bruh.
It's intercepted. How about this? He's to the 10.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. In a tie game, 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you could possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right
Time
there.
to step on the neck. They just stepped on mine, bro. I got that.
Certain situations,
That was like the Madden. I'm gonna save it. That was some bullshit.
Able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
All right, I'm gonna change up my plays this way, this time around. Let's see. What?
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. So now Rodgers with a new team, but in a spot he's been before. Down by 7, just over a minute 40 to play. Needing to go pretty much the length of the football field as they have it 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
On 2nd down, Cook. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. An incompletion, now a short pickup. That's not going to do it.
Yeah, you got to get to the line of scrimmage quickly, get set up, and aim downfield.
Well, this crowd making it hard to hear. This is 3rd and 8.
Back to throw, Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. He's got him in, complete.
There we go. James Brown with the light, man. I appreciate it.
Yes, down by a touchdown. They needed a big play here quickly, and they got one. And now, plenty of time. No need to panic, but you do need to move quickly.
All right, let's see what we can do here.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
I'm a little surprised right here. They got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
Now Rodgers.
And it's incomplete. Oh, it would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but wasn't enough to get him the completion.
No way, bro. Come on, bro.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. More incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Now Rodgers, gotta have this one. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls in.
I need to throw it earlier. Was running himself.
To go for it with such little time remaining.
Yeah.
And the Dolphins defense is able to hold.
I'm done. That's it. I lost this game.
Victory very likely now for the Dolphins as they take a knee here.
I'm playing the next one with the Dolphins though. I gotta get that game back. Sense, what up? That dude dropping the ball at the end zone messed me up because that was a perfect pass, bro. All right, we're gonna play them again though, because I'm not. Let's get these upgrades. Wait, I can't? I got an advanced week? Playing Washington?
It's week 16 of the National.
A happy Christmas Eve to all. What a good one we have in store as we are underway here in week 16. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. Now the Jets offense ready to take over, and they do.
I need to throw early, going deep. All right.
40-year-old quarterback hit that milestone.
I'll be holding the ball a lot. I ain't gonna lie.
Rodgers.
And he comes to the end of the season leading the NFL in passing yards. And that's not necessarily something you set out to do at the beginning of the year, but it's a good illustration of how remarkable and consistent.
And this intercepted.
No way, bro.
Play of the game. And the return comes to
See, I tried to throw it early right there.
44-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched him on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. And there on your screen, Charles, the key inactives guys out this week.
And there's never anything
Hook is out.
about any injury, but there's a silver lining to them, is that it creates opportunity for someone else on the depth chart. Will they take advantage of it with good play, or have they not prepared well, thinking they'll never get on the field, and they'll go out there and hurt their team?
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I gotta say, if it's gonna be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
I yelled out. I'm sorry, my bad.
Incomplete. The Samuel, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down. When you talk about this Jets defense, they've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
And when you see a ranking like number 4 in the league against the pass, that's a testament to both their defensive coordinator and the general manager that crafted this unit, and now they're out executing.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. The screen does get him 9.
Should I go to concept?
Brings up a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to wind up working out just fine as he'll have a Washington first down and an exhale there as they convert on 4th. Brissett again. A throw left side caught here by the tight end Bates. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there are more people there to get him down.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And the opening drive, it continues, Charles, to be all pass, and it's working. Now they're on the doorstep of a touchdown here, 1st and goal.
Brandon, because it's working so well, I think the entire playbook is open.
Touchdown, Washington. Chris Rodriguez. His 3rd touchdown.
I knew they were going to get that touchdown anyway, so.
And the Commanders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. The extra point by Sly is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
What the fuck? What?
Well, he gave up the first touchdown of the game.
I thought I was going to have a touchdown. I'm not going to lie. That would have been crazy.
Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field.
Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Yeah, I don't like that concept shit because I don't really know the plays.
Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
Out of the gun, Brissett. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that's caught inside the 30.
Bruh.
A huge play there for Washington. 54 yards.
But I think it's about time I took my eyes off of the secondary or the guys with the football. How about the offensive line on that snap? They took care of business.
Absolutely, and when he can stay in the pocket like that, you're going to get big plays like we just saw. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now a handoff to Rodriguez. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, and then reading.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. John Franklin Myers has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Sly able to put this one through.
Of course they made that.
Scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kicks away.
Concept nice.
Taken at the goal line.
Oh, I got pushed back.
To be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Throwing is Rodgers. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. 2nd down.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
That's now 6 dropbacks, 6 incompletions. Yeah, the defense been pretty good early, but he's got to start hitting some of those throws. He's making them better than what they actually are.
On play action, Rodgers.
There we go.
Target. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now here's a fake on the jet sweep and a play action now for Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. The Jets in trouble.
He was right there.
Play 6 and 8 on the year. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. You talk about this Washington defense. Coming into this one, ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the
I like going deep though, so that's my problem, right?
With a 1st and 10. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
How do you throw it away when you want to throw it away instead of throwing it, bro?
Receivers on the field as a defender. I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And again, it's Rodgers.
Touchdown, baby. You're in love with the long ball? I love the long ball, bro. Look at that.
From 19 yards away.
All I want to do is throw home runs. Like, run the ball. I hate running the ball, bro. I'm not going to lie to you.
Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Push down the right stick? Okay.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Back onto the field now, the Commanders' offense. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Here's Rodriguez now on 2nd down. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Brissett. Oh, that is incomplete.
Nah, I'm on pro now. I play pro. Not like all Madden or none of that shit. Pro. What up, money? Was good.
Well done.
So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Returnable here from the 38. That'll go as a punt of 42-7 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field. The last time out, they had to march almost the full.
Oh, I lose sometimes.
Touchdown. So here,
my ass is go, but it's because I like to go deep, right? Pause. I like to go deep. Pause. All right.
Your observation, because look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Took my regular shift off yesterday. I'm working overnight till 3 p.m. Ain't no way.
Downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate it wasn't picked off.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Catches.
There we go. There we go.
Bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Okay, I see you, Diddy. Yo, I like to go deep. Pause. I really do, though.
Offense a little bit. They've been kind of sluggish until then, but they're showing signs of life here, and they get good yardage that time.
All right, I'm gonna go medium. All right.
Ron Rivera scowling down on the sideline, and he's thrown out the red challenge flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds?
No, I didn't.
That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
Now let's try this.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. This is Lazard with a catch.
There we go.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the
Push the right stick. All right, bet. Because I be trying to throw it away sometimes, man.
Both north of 20 yards. Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play
Let's go
caller
cross.
should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here.
Touchdown, baby. Let's go.
in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Randall Cobb. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
3 p.m. though, Sweepy. 3 p.m. There's no way.
The partner they found a
3 p.m.
pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening, but they found the opening and exploited it.
The Zerline now for the PAT. And that makes it 14-10. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. From the end zone, here's Pringle. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Commanders' offense set to take over as we eat closer and closer to intermission. Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain.
Nice.
Did it to perfection.
And he's going to have a Commanders first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
They've been running, though.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Brissett to throw on first. His throw incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Brissett. Got a man. It's Rodriguez. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 3rd and 5. To throw, Brissett. Short throw here to the tight end Bates. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
Get the fuck out of here.
They stopped them shy of the marker, thought they were bringing up fourth down, and then that penalty.
Let's face it, they thought they had bent, but could absorb that, right? Instead, they broke as a result of their own penalty.
They'll throw again. Brissett. This will be caught at Samuel. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
I just got Madden with that whole shit, though. I'm not even going to lie.
31 yards combined on those last two plays.
I'm pushing back.
On 1st and 10, Brissett. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after...
Only play against the bots? Yeah. I don't want to play against... Bro, if I want to play against other players, I want to play like Apex or a shooter or something, bro.
You've opened up lanes for your runners.
Play a real game, you know?
And bringing up fourth down.
Sly able to put this one through. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So the margin shrinks a bit as back-to-back drives here.
I need this touchdown, though.
Yeah, we know no one's turning down 3, especially in the first half, but you've got to finish these drives in the end zone. That's got to be a priority. Nice to have a reliable kicker, but outside of his agent, you know you'd rather him kick 1-pointers instead of 3-pointers.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Jets going to take over now late in this first half. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. On 1st down, Rodgers. This pass going to be caught by Hardman.
There we go.
It's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. That's caught. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. Rodgers now on 1st down. Across the formation, Hardman gets a completion. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards.
All right, I got to call timeout.
Timeout taken.
Because now we're going to go long real quick.
For one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. A final shot before half for Rodgers.
Touchdown, baby. Let's go.
Touchdown, Jets. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Jets would extend their lead here just before halftime. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8.
That timeout, though, was like...
The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Byron Pringle now to return it. So we are at halftime here on Christmas Eve. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. This taken in right around the goal line. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. Here come the Commanders for the first possession of the third quarter. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing, Brissett. And that's incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here, or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Here's Brissett. And that will be incomplete as well.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Here's Hardman to return.
It's a 45-yard punt and 8 on the return.
And the Jets will take over. There's McCole Hardman as he brings this offense onto the field yet again.
Previous series,
right.
Definitely a focal point.
Let's go medium pass.
Touchdown grab. As a DB, or former DB, is there a number of catches on a drive you're like, oh, he got the best of us?
I'm not sure there's a number, but there's a great feel. And what he did on the last drive, yeah.
Especially with the touchdown.
Yes, you're exactly right. The way he capped it off. So
You were right, Brian, about going with this concept with the medium pass and all that stuff.
What are we going to do to take things away from him? Because I'm not sure the other guys can make those sort of plays. So let's make sure that we don't let him get going again.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Completes it to Hardman.
And he's got this all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Big yardage that time for the Jets. And even 30 yards.
What a game he's having. They've not been able to stop him or even slow him down. He's got 2 touchdowns already. That could have been a third. He's got the secondary coach asking people for answers.
Touchdown, baby.
4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Jets have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. The partner, he has carried them in this ball game throwing the football. All 4 touchdowns through the air, and that's really helped them get this nice lead.
Gives you the whole playbook? Yeah, I like it. I do like it. Because I know what I want to go do. All right, I want to go in there with medium passes. I want to go in there with long, whatever. You know what I mean?
I don't know how you slow him down unless you can make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And the Washington offense going back to work. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Brissett now.
Got this complete to Jahan Dotson.
And he's brought down. 15 yards there on the play as they try.
Now he's going to get this
15-point deficit. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first.
He's going to get this touchdown.
They'll run here with Rodriguez.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Adrian Amos with a pick.
And the Jets are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Throwing now is Rodgers. That's complete to Cup. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. And it's Washington that scoops
No way, bro.
And the return here.
I fumbled it. I'm done. Of course. Of course.
Now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football after.
He didn't have possession.
This is a tough one to overturn.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So
Oh, ain't no way. All right.
They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. Here's Rodgers to throw. Open man, here's Cup. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 39. 18 yards the gain for number 18. So another on-target throw, and that last one, Charles, going to put him up over 5,000 yards passing out for the season, and that is not an insignificant number.
Indeed, it is not, because this is not a big list, and most of the guys on it, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning.
All right, let's do something. Let's go deep.
They either are or will be Hall of Famers. It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there.
First and 10, let's go.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 26. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. Rodgers now on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't.
You know what?
Boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5. That's a whale of a game. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Rodgers now to throw.
Touchdown, baby.
In the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Aaron Rodgers on fire. His 5th touchdown pass of the ball game.
And the Jets will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise,
you know what?
methodical.
I'm gonna go for 2-point, and I'm gonna throw it.
Slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock too with a drive like that, so you really give yourself an advantage.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
Yeah, that's true.
You might need to run sometimes with your quarterback when you roll out and the guy's covered. There's open field sometimes. Yeah.
The Commanders' offense returning to the field.
I'm just so focused on throwing sometimes that I don't even see. I don't even see that, right? I'm looking downfield, man. I'm trying to like.
Guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right
They're going to run this.
Take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Brissett's throw into the hands of Turner. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. This offense so far on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now Brissett. He finds his man complete. That's Rodriguez. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Brissett. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Brissett.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break. And you can
He's going to go for this dude. I see the exclamation point tells you, right? That's
runaway contest.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. John Franklin Myers picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Hardman on the return. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
let's
now
go
the
medium.
Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, their partner, because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Meanwhile, Rodgers throw into the hands here of Hardman. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another 1st down. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers.
Touchdown.
Alan Lazard, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single.
You saved me with that concept, bro. Like I could. Some medium passes.
A yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they'll have great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes.
Don't forget to miss in a run here and there.
What we've seen all game with them.
We'll do a run.
Down this big in the 4th
you'd
quarter.
say an after.
We'll do a run.
Forget, absolutely. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And they get to him quickly here as he stops.
They ain't gonna let me, though.
13. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
They're still going to go for it because at this point,
tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Commanders come through with a 4th down stand. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You're trailing by double digits. Remember the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here. They just have to be careful not to go so hard in doing that they actually cause themselves problems.
Screen pass yet,
but still try and play free and natural. And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
And I know that one didn't work out the way they thought, but I don't think it was a bad time to call this play. You're thinking on 3rd down, you might possibly see some pressure. You might see a blitz. So they tried to set up the screen, but that one was well read, and they stopped them for no gain.
He'll take it at the 42. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. There's McCole Hardman as he brings this offense onto the field yet again.
This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner?
Try to get the running back.
If you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things.
There we go.
They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet 1st down. Rodgers throwing here. Open man here is Conklin. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 23 yards.
All right, let's try and run.
You ready for a Captain Obvious comment?
Let's go. Go with it.
He had the 5 picks last week. He's got to be much more pleased. Just the 1 interception. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And not only is he pleased, his entire team is. Because throwing those 5 interceptions affects everyone. That's extra work for your defense and not enough possessions for your offense. He's flipped that ratio around in this game.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's 2nd and 7.
All right.
Now Rodgers.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, You and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago. That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Touchdown. Let's go.
And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Rodgers
I'm throwing on this shit too.
Out there, they'll go for 2.
I don't even care.
Rodgers will throw for it. And it's incomplete, but a penalty flag is out.
Next few steps on,
Pass
right?
interference. Let's see.
It was.
Well, they've done a good job on these receivers, pretty much held them in check. They're a little too close for comfort.
And you're always looking for a play to get you going, right? You're looking for someone to make one. But maybe this penalty, this pass interference call, that can help shake them loose.
They'll look to throw. Now look out. Rodgers lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit. But going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
One final shot. They'll look to throw.
Going to be caught downfield by Dotson.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
Well, this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them.
Yeah, I'm getting better thanks to you because I'm learning. So like that, those medium passes, I'm gonna start playing like that. That was a lot easier. So I'm always trying to go deep. As much as I like going deep. Pause. But anyway, yo, I'm gonna end it. We did a couple hours. We'll see what we do this week.
Their hopes of finishing above 500
I got a busy week with a lot of things.
Now on the year.
But I appreciate you guys, man. I'm enjoying Madden, so we'll probably play that a little bit. We'll see what we do with 5M, I guess, this week. We'll see. All right, but I appreciate y'all, man. I'm out of here.